Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. Today is really exciting because we have a new fragrance house to talk about. Ooh. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a new fragrance house called Julianna's Perfume. So we have some really incredible fragrances to talk about that are inspired by some of the most popular, most wanted fragrances out there. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed with this brand. I'm not gonna lie. Their fragrances are on point, and this video is in collaboration with Julianna's Perfume. I'm so excited to be partnering with the brand, connecting with them, and just experiencing these fragrances. So this is a soft launch. We're gonna talk about some of their sets that are available right now, all the details behind the brand, as well as price point. So if you are excited about a new fragrance house, then this is the video for you. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become a part of our YouTube family, and also turn your post notifications on so that you are notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Simply subscribing, unfortunately, isn't enough. We need you to hit that bell so that YouTube lets you know when a new video is on, and also give the video a thumbs up as it helps my channel a lot. And let's get into it. So when a new fragrance is launched, I'm excited, but a whole new fragrance house, that is even extra exciting to me. They are a really high quality brand, I want to say, from the packaging to the actual scent. They are all about sustainability and they're very ethical, 100% vegan. They don't test on animals, and said that they will never use ingredients that contribute to deforestation, which just refers to the decrease of forest around the world. We got that spiel out of the way. I know you guys are dying to actually see the packaging and see the fragrances and all of that stuff. So when you do go ahead and get your fragrances, I wanted to show you how it comes packaged, which is really impressive. I like the little logo that they have on the outer, just the package alone. And then when you open it up, you will get this really pretty sturdy box. All of their fragrances are Extrait the Parfum, which is 25% concentration. This alone tells you that their fragrances are high quality. So when you open up the box, you are going to get 5 different vials. These are 5 ml each, so 25 in total, 25 ml. And the bottle, these little vials, they're super cute and they look really high quality compared to other vials that I have seen. These are frosted glass with a gold cap. And then when you turn this around, you do have the name of your fragrance as well as the notes. Super helpful. I love when I can actually see the notes to pinpoint what I'm smelling. So I really like the way the Discovery set is presented, the vials, the box, everything seems really great quality. And it looks like they really paid attention to detail when creating these Discovery sets. And I do have 2 Discovery sets, and this is what is available on their website right now. Each of them retail for $39.95, which is a really great price point for what you are getting. Not only are you getting 5 different scents to play around with, but you're actually getting really high quality scents that I mean, they're pretty long lasting. I'm giving you guys too much information before I even smell them, but I have played around with a couple of the scents in the last few days, and I do find that the quality is there. I will link everything down below in the description box. You can use my coupon code Karina20 to get 20% off. Like, you're already getting a good price point and then 20% off. So take advantage of that code. It will be linked down below. Right now, they don't have full-size bottles. This is a soft launch. They will be available around early December. They will range between $59.95 and $69.95. So still a really affordable price point for what you're getting. So I'm going to start off with this Discovery set over here. I'll tell you guys about every single scent. So the first one that I'm grabbing here is called Love Triangle, and I will leave the notes right over here as I do with other fragrances so you guys can check out the notes. But just to name a few, there's amber, there's pink pepper, tonka bean, rose, clove, cinnamon. Like, come on, those are my kind of notes. So this particular scent, let's look over here. I have them here. Love Triangle is a inspired scent by Dior Amber Nuit. This one is perfect for winter. Absolutely perfect. Like, this scent, if you love your very warm, spicy scents, this is the one for you. It smells so incredible. Oh, you definitely get the hits of clove, cinnamon, the tonka bean. It's very warm and just smells very, very rich and inviting. And even in the opening, some scents, I will say, some scents you open them and you get more of like this alcohol type of vibe, and then it starts to dry down in a few seconds and you get the scent. As soon as you spray these ones, it's like the fragrance is just there in the air on your skin, and it smells absolutely incredible. This is my type of scent. And if you guys can see, I think my tattoo's on the way, but if you guys can see this glow here, this shows you the concentration of the perfume. I've said that in my videos before. When you spray a perfume, if you see this like kind of oily type of residue on your skin, it tells you that the concentration is incredible. And this one, that's what I get from it. And guys, the scent is delicious. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's rich. This is your perfect winter scent. Date night appropriate, evening appropriate. It's quite confident, but again, you have to really like those a little bit more bold, warm, sophisticated type of scent. It's incredible. This is my favorite one. This one, for sure, I'm getting a full-size bottle. The next scent that I grabbed from this set is called Wicked Love. This is an inspired scent from Lancôme Oud Bouquet, which is very, very sought after. This one has notes of angerwood, vanilla, musk, ylang ylang, and rose. You guys will see the notes over here. Let's spray this one because I do own that one from Lancôme. Oh my God. I don't even, wow. It's so potent and it's just all over right now. It's all over the air. Oh, that's good. But this one, I want to say, this version smells a little bit smoother. The sweetness in this one is a lot more refined, surprisingly. It's not as aggressive as Lancôme Oud Bouquet. Oh my gosh, that smells absolutely delicious. It's drying down and it's becoming very smooth. I really like this one. I like this version a lot, honestly. It's not as sweet. It's not as heavy sweet. The vanilla in this fragrance is very, very airy, very fresh. You get the hints of musk, and then the oud in here is pretty incredible. It's not heavy. I don't find this scent heavy in the sense that when you smell it, it's like overwhelming. It's definitely a potent scent, but when I smell this one, I find it a little bit more wearable than the actual Lancôme Oud Bouquet because it dries down a little bit smoother. A little smoother. It is your oudy, rosy vanilla scent. It's sweet, but very suave and a little airy. Quite potent. So this is definitely a fragrance that makes a huge statement. Wherever you go, you're going to leave a trail with this one. Definitely going to leave a trail. So the next scent that I have here is called Heavenly Soul, and this is an inspired scent by Gris Dior. This one has really interesting notes. I will pull it up here for you guys to see, but it has a lot of like green aquatic notes. There's patchouli, oak moss, sandalwood, amber, rose. Very, very interesting. I've never smelt the original one from Dior, but this one, I played around with this yesterday. It smells like almost a little leaning unisex. I don't find it super feminine or super masculine, but it has this very fresh, airy vibe to it, just fresh out the shower, but you were really well put together. This has a very nice green background to it. In the notes here, we have green notes, and so I definitely pull those green notes, but it's not overwhelmingly green where it's just like too much to handle. When I smell this one, I'm not just picking one thing up or something is super predominant. I think everything is blended very, very well. And again, this is your fresh, clean, out the shower, elegant fragrance. I could definitely see someone wearing this as a signature scent because it's just very pleasing and nice. It's not obnoxious, it's not too sweet, it's not too musky. It's really that perfect every day. You don't have to think about it too much, but it has a really great, elegant quality to her. This is definitely a scent that I would recommend to those that like those scents that are non-offensive. They're very easy to wear. This one doesn't have a large sillage. It sits a little bit closer to the skin as opposed to the other two that I mentioned. Those have a very large sillage. So the next fragrance in this set is called Selfish Kind of Love, and this is inspired by Dior Addict. You guys know Dior Addict, okay? Let's spray this one over here. And I like the misters on these. They're actually very fine. Now, I've said this before. With Dior Addict, I don't wear it because it turns a little bit more powdery on my skin. And I can say with this one, it's very similar vibes. I think that they are quite identical to one another. It's definitely not a bad fragrance. It's just not the one that I would go to necessarily, but it's very like elegant, classy, a little sensuality in this fragrance also. It's a little sweet, it's a powdery, and it has a little bit of this vintage vibe in my opinion. And it really does smell quite refined. Oh yeah, it smells really, really refined. I think it's great. If you love Dior Addict, this is a really nice option. You are getting the vanilla touch in this fragrance. The blackberry isn't super predominant in the dry down. I find it's more in the opening, but the vanilla is nice and smooth in this one. So for me, Selfish Kind of Love is definitely for someone who likes scents that are a little bit more mature, a little bit more vintage. You have to love vanilla. And then last but not least in this set, we also have Floral Extract. There is notes of rose, Jaffa orange, and apricot. So let's go ahead and spray this one. Oh, it's so fresh and floral in the opening. It smells like a wet garden, like a garden full of different florals all over the place, and they would just rinsed with water. That's what it smells like in the opening. I have to put this on my skin. It's just a really fresh scent, like super fresh and wearable. It's a little bit bright and a little touch of citrusy in there. I'm assuming it's the Java orange. Then it dries down and it literally smells like a bouquet of flowers. That's what I get from it. Fresh flowers, cut out the garden, created a bouquet, and you're walking around with that bouquet. It really reminds me of like spring and summer. It's airy, it's fresh, it's elegant, it's super wearable. You definitely will get the apricot and the orange. Like now that it's drying down, they are becoming a lot more predominant. But again, still like that floral, that fresh floral vibe. I love my very sweet vanilla gourmandish notes. So this is definitely not a scent that I would go to on a regular basis, but there is always a time and a place for each scent. So those are all the fragrances from this set. The fragrances in here are pretty incredible, but I also have fragrances in the other set that I really, really love. So let's get into this one. So the first one that we have here is called Aphrodite's Rose, and let's give this one a spray. The first spray is everything. Look at the notes. Look at the notes. This is sensuality in a bottle. It is stunning. We have Bulgarian rose, pink pepper, amber wood, cedar, vanilla, red rose, and almond. Me in a bottle right here. It smells so good. This is sensual, provocative. It's sexy. This scent is that perfect date night fragrance 100%. The rose note in here just is intertwining so nice with the pepper. It's giving this spicy rose vibe in here. It's sweet, but it's not like a sugar sweet. This is an elegant, ladylike sweet. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely stunning. The almond note in there gives it a little bit of this nutty, bitter vibe, and everything just blends so nicely. I cannot believe how much I love this one. Out of this entire set, this is my favorite fragrance. It is like I said, the perfect evening date night scent. Gorgeous. You having a getaway? spray this one. Spray this one. You're going for a date night, spray this one. You're going to have cocktails with a girl, you might meet a little someone, spray this one. It smells incredible. Like, and it's one of those scents that it's sexy, it's sensual, but it's like a grown woman type of sensual. It does not smell juvenile whatsoever. Again, the sweetness in this one is very refined. It's well-rounded, and oh, this is addictive to wear. This one is addictive to wear. It smells so good. So the next one that we are going to try, let's see. We have here, this one's called Bad. Okay, they're giving it all. So just to name a few of the notes, we have tuberose, orange blossom, pink pepper, ylang ylang, jasmine, amber, vetiver. So there's a gorgeous notes in here. So this one is inspired by Armani, and it is called Rouge Malachite. Okay, I have tried that fragrance, and to be quite honest, it was not my cup of tea, and this is probably my least favorite, just because I find it smells a little too vintage for my taste. But if you love that Armani one, this is like, guys, this is as close I use as you're gonna get to that fragrance. 100%. Oh yeah, it smells very, very similar. The tuberose in here is loud, so if you're a lover of tuberose fragrances, this is a perfect one for you, because you're gonna get a really nice dose of tuberose. And this one in the dry down, you are going to get the jasmine. It's starting to pull through. It turns a little powdery on my skin. That's the way the fragrance works on my skin. So it becomes a little bit more vintage. It's definitely more of a mature scent. So if you love those kind of mature vintage scents, kind of like Dior Addict, but a little bit more elevated, I want to say, this is the one for you. And I find this one is definitely a sophisticated scent, but you have to really like those type of like powdery notes. The tuberose in there is heavier. The jasmine intertwines in there. But for me, I get most of the tuberose, and it is a warmer scent. There is amber in here, so it does warm up to your skin quite nicely. Again, you have to like tuberose. The tuberose is the most predominant note in the fragrance, so it's not my favorite. The next scent in this set is called Monroe, and this is inspired by Dior Holy Peony, which I've never tried before. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that smells a little spicy and very floral. Now that it's drying down, it becomes definitely bitter. So the notes in here, we have peony, rose, apricot, bitter almond. That's where that bitter note is coming from. Musk and dew notes. So this one to me is it smells floral, but in a really different and unique way. It's bitter. It's floral. It's fresh. I get hits of greenness in this scent also. I want to say this one is quite unique, but not my total favorite. Again, you know me, I love my kind of gourmandish type of notes. This is definitely more in the floral realm. It's a little bit more of a mature scent. So the main notes that I am getting in here is the peony. I'm getting a little bit of that rose. The bitter almond is definitely there, but the peony is in the forefront. And as it dries down, you get that musky tone, but it's very, very mellowed out. It's not a heavy musky tone. And this one just smells really fresh and airy, and I can almost see a man pulling this one off. To me, this drives a little bit of unisex vibes. I don't find it overly feminine whatsoever, but again, it's your floral notes. Not a wet type of floral, but still a fresh floral, if that makes sense to you guys. But definitely for the floral lovers, you will enjoy this one with a hit of bitterness. So we have two more scents to try out, and I left the two best for last, guys. You're not gonna, okay, let me just grab it. This one is called Aurora, and this is inspired by MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, I'm gonna spray it right on my palm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, the dry down, this one is a little bit more mellowed out, but honestly, I don't think you'll ever be able to tell a difference. This, I get this sea salt marshmallow vibe, the same as I would get with the original 540. That is what I'm getting. It's a little sweet, it's a little feminine, it's gentle, it's fresh, but it's a little salty. Oh my gosh, I'm impressed. So notes in here, we have ambergris, vanilla, praline, oak moss, violet, jasmine, amber, and saffron. If you've ever wanted to try 540, get this. Just get this one. Honestly, just get this one. It smells incredible. And for the price point, guys, I am so impressed at the quality. Like, the ones that I played around with, they last really well on my skin. The sillage is really, really great. This is 540. So if you're looking for a fragrance that smells just like that one, you need a full-size bottle of this one. It smells damn close. The very next and the very last that we have is called Red Carpet Affair. This is inspired by one of my favorite all-time scents, another one, which is Guerlain Angelique Noir. It's very close and it smells incredible. I love it. I love it. It's your green garden right over here. Green garden. It's vanilla melted in there. It smells so incredibly refined and lavish and elegant. It is a fragrance that smells incredible. The vanilla in this one is a little bit more subsided, I want to say. In the dry down, you're going to get a little bit more of it. You want to let this dry down completely, and then the vanilla kind of arises in the scent. It's one that I played around with also because I was so intrigued that there was an inspired scent by one of my favorite fragrances. So I want to say the biggest difference is with the Guerlain, the vanilla pulls through a little bit faster. This one, you just kind of let it settle down on the skin, and then you're going to get the vanilla coming to the forefront because the opening is very green, but then the vanilla pulls through. It's a little warm also. The difference in this one that I want to say is the green notes are a little bit fresher than the original Angelique Noir. For sure, 100%. It's a little bit fresher, but it just smells so delightful. Like, this is a scent that is a very unique vanilla fragrance. It is green, but in the most sophisticated way. You can definitely find this super wearable. It's a fragrance that will get you compliments, and it just smells really, really pleasant to wear, especially going into winter. It's a scent that is very cozy and inviting, and it just like, it's addictive to wear. It's one of those scents that you want to wear all the time. So you can definitely make this your signature scent 100%. Those are all the fragrances from this new house, Julianna's Perfume. And honestly, completely honesty here, guys, I played around with them and looked at the presentation, looked at the way that they were created, the fact that they are ethical, and the fact that these are high quality. I mean, 25% concentration. And then you look at the price point. That's pretty incredible for what you are getting. They smell so good, and they smell really identical to the ones that I personally own, the original, and then smelling these ones, you barely can tell a difference. And I think the quality is just there. So if you are in the market for trying out a brand new fragrance house, I would 100% recommend them. Good. For me, I definitely need a bottle of Aphrodite Rose. I have them already listed here on my phone. I love Triangle. It smells so perfect for winter time right now. The warmth, the amber, it's just like, it's perfection. It is perfection. So I really want to order myself a full-size bottle as soon as they become available. So guys, I will leave their details down below in the description box, and don't forget to use my coupon code so you can get 20% off, and then come back and let me know what you guys think. The sets are really really great sizes. So you're going to be able to play around with these for quite a while before, you know, saying, okay, which one is my favorite, which I'm sure you guys will have many favorites. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I cannot wait to hear from you guys. If any of you have already tried out the brand, then definitely let me know in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for joining me on another video, and thank you to Julianna's Perfume for partnering with me today, and I will see you all on the next one. Ciao.